Let's quickly go through the chart of Populous. Let's see what is happening right now versus dollar, and also what could be happening in the future to come. Past, present, future, here we come. I got some bad news, I got some good news, we'll mix it up. But just follow me to the charts. Daily chart of PPT versus dollar will give us all the outlook we need. Probably in the short term, but also in kind of long term. Well, by the naked eye you can see that this is not looking so healthy, right? I mean, you can see it. Direction is very obvious. Down, down, down we go. And it's not those recent pullbacks in the crypto space, I mean Bitcoin and friends, Ethereum, that are making this coin look, well, let's be frank, shitty. It's more of that. You can see that we are in a downtrend for much more than that. And we have the price action on this daily chart until the summer, and even more, I don't want to bum you up, is downtrend. So Populous had some rough times, it's really not looking so healthy. But don't cry yet. By the end of this video I'll give you that good news. But first, bear with me here, this is an important stuff. The thing is that we are just making those lower highs, and vice versa, we are just making those lower lows. It's a clear sign of a downtrend. Now, right now, if we close in this region, not below this point, we could be in for some change of trend. Now, it's too early to tell, this move is still unfinished, so you have to wait a few more days for the resolution. The thing is, will it pop to the upside or to the downside? We'll see. I'll tell you what is more probable in the cards by the technical analysis. Well, unfortunately, this is more probable scenario just because we are in a downtrend. And currently we are standing at 61 cents, and you can bear to see more lower prices if you are a holder of Populous. And I know some of you are, that's why you're watching this video. I mean, Populous is not by any means popular coin in this year of 2021. Its time was in the previous bull market. Now it's just living in this cryptosphere, not shining. And if I plot you this volume, and now you can see even more clearly that we don't have any interest. I mean, not any, but much interest of people in this project. I mean, what is this? Simple terms, desert of people interest in Populous. We need to see far more bigger interest in this coin of its investors. And I believe it will come at some point, because I'm still not over with my altcoin season part 2. I still believe it will come. Populous will join. But for now, it's not looking so great. To reaffirm everything I said still, and so far, I'll draw you this 89 exponential moving average, which is taking into account around 3 months of price action. And you can see that we are far below it. And anytime we try to get above it, like here, all the way in June, we were heavily rejected. Now in here we are having some interesting situation. We managed to climb above it, and this was a good sign, until it wasn't, of course. And from that point we plunged again below it, very well below it, just to see one more big rejection. And this is where we stand right now. We are rejected, we are in a downtrend. Conclusion of this is this: we need to get above this exponential moving average. I mean, not particularly above this one, 89. This one is standing at $1, so it's easy to remember. If Populous can manage to go above $1 in the next few days, we're good, we're looking good. If not, hey, we're still in a downtrend. These are the simple terms. And if you want to draw bigger ones, for example 144, it's showing you the same thing, heavy resistance above us. Or even the slower one. There is not one that will give you some optimism about this coin. I mean, look at this. We are rejected by 55, 89, 144. This is a sign of a super clear downtrend. Populous is going to shitland, but not indefinitely. And here comes the second part. You'll be waiting for this, right? Good news, here I come. I'll remove everything just to draw 2 lines, from which we will conclude what we are about to conclude. First, very important line of resistance. Let's extend it all the way to here. Now, this is a clear downtrend, right? This line is resisting us. Then let's draw a clear line of support. Can we also agree on this? Support, support, support. As I said, I don't want to move this chart, but even through the summer, spring, we are having the same price action. So resistance, resistance, support, support, support. People, what is this? This is the good news. This is a falling wedge, a bullish chart pattern that by its nature have a higher probability of moving to the upside. So yes, in the long term, Populous is forming this falling wedge that could be popping, I don't know, pretty soon. Now it's not to say that we can't retest those lower levels of this falling wedge one more time. It certainly is a possibility. But overall, I'm expecting this move in the long term, because this is one big ass falling wedge. And you can see that we are just squeezing and squeezing and squeezing until we have nothing more to squeeze but to pop. It's like squeezing that zit from your face, you know? My conclusion is, we are in a downward trajectory that could continue for a few weeks, days, months. I don't have that answer. But I know that at some point this downward trajectory in the shape of falling wedge will burst to the upside. I mean, not no, because of course downward pressure is also possible. And let me show you that if we do this at any point, well, that would be a very shitty price action. That would be a bad sign for Populous. The thing is, if you want Populous to succeed, it really needs to hold this line. I mean, it's already in a bad trajectory. Let's not make it worse. Hold this line, whatever happens. Hold the line. Now, this is not our first video on Populous. We made a price prediction. I gave you astronomical prices, to be exact. But this is only in the case of something happening which hasn't happened yet. I gave you the warning a few months ago when we talked about this price prediction. From this point, those price levels, I know, are laughable. But at that point, the charts show me that. Please check it out if you want to know my price prediction that now obviously will not be realized in 2021. But who knows, maybe future of 2022 is holding some big moves to the upside. So check this video and I'll see you in that one.